Hey, what's up, everybody? Bringing you a review. This time is the SH Figuarts Flash. Last time I did the Mayfix one. This time I'm doing SHF. Real quick, shout out to my boy KJ. Nothing's wrong with him, but he was having a rough day with toys, and wish him some good vibes, y'all. Good vibes. Also, shout out to Kinesthetic, aka Ryan Gomez, who I meant to shout out with this dio, and I'm gonna go over it sooner or later, eventually. But I want to let you know I have you in my mind. I'm gonna take care of you. But now let's get into the review. Now, a lot of you are preferring the Mayfix one, but I'm still going to show you the good, the bad, the ugly about the SHF one. So we're going to get started. First and foremost, I like the feel of it. I like the SHF feel of plastic. The Mayfix stuff, sometimes it feels great, sometimes it doesn't. But with Flash, it actually worked out. But I'm actually liking the feel on the SHF one as well. There are noticeable differences between this and the Mayfix one, but let's go over what's this about. Real quick, let's go over the articulation. So Flash can look up, he can look down, really well down. He can rotate his head left and right. It is on a semi-swivel joint, and the neck actually rotates well with it as well. As you can see there, I rotated all the way around. As far as the arms go, the arms actually have a pull-out method that go up and down. Be careful because the arms actually fold into the under armor. That allows you to get the full articulation that you want to get. Not over, they go under. So right in and through, right? There's also a butterfly joint that allows for better articulation. It folds out really well. This is the issue on my Mayfix that I had one. Like, this is where my arm popped out and then things got ugly. But my SHF one seems to be fine. So, the arms are double jointed. They come up really well. There is no bicep swivel that is on the outside. It's actually cut on the inside. So if you want it to rotate, it rotates back and front, and it's on the inner thigh cut. Well, not inner thigh. Inner bicep cut. Bicep and triceps. So you can see it rotates in really well. His wrist is looking weak and scrawny, but overall it's still really good. So don't worry about it. It's not one of those things where it's going to be, ruin itself. The upper ab torso, what happens is that it is stiffer than it is with the Mayfix. So this is where the SHF kind of fails. It looks really nice, but it really doesn't go anywhere. So you got to do your best to fold it back or maybe shave down some if you're a customizer. All the articulations actually like the SHF fighting body, whereas down here in the lower waist, it's actually much easier to get down and boogie with this one. So you'll be doing all your dance moves running from here, where you have a little bit up here. So there's this big difference between the upper and lower torso. Next up, the legs. The legs have the drop down method, inner thigh swivel that rotates. It comes up really high and it folds out really well. This is something I had a little bit of trouble with my Mayfix, but I don't have with the SHF. So as you can see, there's noticeable differences. And this is something where you pretty much are going to decide which one you prefer by the end of it. The legs are double jointed. The ankle pivot is spectacular. It rotates on a joint, and there's also an inner joint that allows you to rotate even more. So you actually can get the bang for your buck on articulation, at least in the legs. There's a toe pivot as well. So real quick, let's try to pose them into a really cool landing, running, stopping pose and see what happens. See if we like what we get when we do it. I'm going to finagle with them a little. I actually like that I can get him into poses quite easily. Seems to be loosening up more I play with him. But that's something silicone shock oil could fix easily. Or maybe I'm just having it under too hot lights. So who knows. So yeah, Flash can actually get some downright cool poses. This can be the stopping pose when he's going too fast and things like that. Maybe I'll take a picture of it. Now, as far as accessories, Flash doesn't come with much. There's no lightning effects. There's no any of that other stuff. You get running hands, the calm running hands, at that matter. And then you get open palm hands, which you can use to save people if you want, or hold on to things, or maybe touch his waist. Who knows? The Mayfix one obviously comes with more accessories. It actually comes with an unmasked head. But Flash is a runner. He didn't really do much in the movie except for push people and make jokes. So as far as the movie stuff goes, even though it's lacking accessories, it's still a really nice figure. And for its price point, you actually get a ton of articulation. So I'm happy. But for those of you who have to choose one and pick, your preference is here now and you have the information. So hopefully you can do wonders with it. Real quick, I'm going to stand Flash up. I'm going to do some comparisons with other lines, and I'm going to compare them to the Mayfix Flash. This actually stands you up really well, so that way people keep it the best going. You stood up. Here he is next to an SHF Deadshot from Suicide Squad. Here he is next to the Justice League Wonder Woman. Oop, he fell. Let's pick you up, guy. I wonder why. Oh, lopsided. My bad. Let me fix that ankle. Oop, it's the ankle. Here he is next to Wonder Woman. They actually scale pretty well. He's not that much taller than her, but does really well. I don't have SHF Superman yet, so we'll see about that. But here he is next to Mafex Wonder Woman. So he still scales okay with Wonder Woman from Mafex. Let's see about Superman from Mafex. Actually, yeah, he scales pretty nicely. He's supposed to be smaller, so this kind of works out. Here he is next to Mezco Flash, which I'm always throwing in for giggles. He actually scales pretty okay with it. He's not that much smaller than him, so that works out. Here he is next to Mafex Batman. Wow, I had you in the wonkiest leg positions. Here he is next to an SH Figuarts Kamen Rider X8. And next up, an Articulated Icons Ninja, because everyone loves ninjas. And then we're going to compare him to a Marvel Legends Hydra. So size-wise, he is not terrible. He actually has a very good scale going on, and I like that. I like it a lot. He's obviously smaller than Marvel Legends stuff. That's 6-inch and not 1/12 scale. But, you know, SHF is new 1/12 scale. But now, here he is next to the Mafex Flash. Now, size-wise, the Mafex has a slightly more realistic proportion, while SHF is maybe a bit more proportion to their style. The Mafex actually beats it out in detail. There's carving and look like the suit is more worn and torn, which is different. There's also a big difference in between this area, where this is a different padding to match, where this one is a lighter, brighter color red, and the symbol is white, whereas theirs are black. The head sculpt are actually really nice. Both are equally nice. This one makes him look really pale, and this one makes him look a little bit more flesh and colorful. Both of them have the pixelated look, which I'm not really a big fan of, but it works out because they still look really good. I tried to take off the Flash head before the review. It didn't really work out, but if someone knows how to take it off, I'm pretty sure you could fit the Ezra Miller head on it if you just swap out the ball joint. So that works out. Overall, it's your time to choose. When it comes down to it, you guys can pick a preference of which one you like. Overall, I like both, but for me, it's going to go with the sturdiness of the SHF and the feel of the SHF. But as far as detail, Mafex knocked it out of the park with that. It's just that the QC issues, which my arm still hasn't recovered from it. So that's pretty much weighing my decisions out. I'll probably use both equally. Hopefully I can get that arm fixed. In the meantime, guys, hope you found this informative. Hope you found it useful. Hope you enjoyed the photos at the end. As always, be good, do good, drink your water, guys. Later.